Now, for the first time, we're going to talk about a film that we're actually in. I mean, it's not a huge role, but
Well, pivotal, I think.
do you think?
I think pivotal, yes.
Okay. Benjamin has its world premiere tonight at the London Film Festival. It's directed by Simon Amstell, who's here. Hi, Simon. How are you?
Hello, Simon. I'm very well. How are you?
It's very nice to see you again. Last time we saw you was in, well, it was a similar studio just the other side of the building, and you had your crew with you.
Yeah, it was the first thing we shot.
Was it? Had you not shot anything else?
No, because I
Wow.
wanted you to be on Benjamin's screen. I wanted him to be really watching you.
Oh yes. Oh fine. So okay. So for those who don't know, do you want to explain the story?
Benjamin is about a guy who's got a film at the London Film Festival. He's hoping it will do well. It's a shame to give it away, but he ends up after the film festival watching a review, the only review that matters, which is the one on this show. And it is a turning point. He has to do something else after that.
Okay. And the film that he's made is basically it's a film about his inability to love and his inability to find oneness with himself.
Yes, and this film that I've made is similar. He sort of inadvertently made a film about all his problems, not realising that he has those problems and should really resolve them in his own time. I've resolved them. I'm okay now.
Okay, and it's also a love story because during the course of it we see him meeting somebody that he's attracted to, and they have we have a clip here which is sort of quite early on in their relationship, in which I think we can hear a lot of your voice.
Right, sorry about that.
That's fine. Okay, here we go.
You should come to a screening with me of Benjamin's film.
Oh yes, I've made a film. I'm a film person.
What's it about?
My inability to love. But I'm fine now. And we're writing a musical about depression. Are you hungry? We should eat maybe, rather than standing and talking. Better to be sitting and eating, right?
I know a vegetarian place.
Oh, I'm vegan.
Me too.
We should get married. Or we could just eat some vegan things.
They have veg dumplings.
Well, we should get dumplings. Then you like dumplings, don't you? Yeah. Dumplings?
I can't eat dumplings.
Okay, I see the band will come.
Oh, the band now are alive, yeah.
Okay, Fanny at the front.
Yes, great news. Dumplings.
Oh, that was horrific.
No, which bit?
He really doesn't know what to say, does he? And get away. I mean, all the wrong things to say, all in one conversation.
Yes, because he can't not talk. That's his real problem. He has to just keep talking.
Yes, he has a fear of empty spaces.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Who is? What do you mean?
Who is he? Well, first of all, tell us.
I mean, he's a version of
He's, I suppose, the most honest thing to say is that he's me in my late 20s before I was well.
So was that quite quite painful at times? You know, when you're in the writing and the directing process.
No, during all of that, it's amazing. I love writing it all out of me. It feels like I'm shedding skin, letting go of this old person who, you know, was all right at the time, but now I really need to, evolve from. And then during the directing, I just really enjoy being on the set and playing with the actors and hearing all these words come to life. Then in the edit, it's just about okay seeing it come together because I'm still quite busy trying to make it all work. Yeah. Then at the cast and crew screening, which we had last week, I thought, oh no, this is actually going to be shown in front of people.
It is.
And it's a lot of it's just me. What have I done? What have I done? So that's where we are.
Yes, and how do you think it's going to feel tonight? Because as Mark's mentioned, you know, it premieres both this film and Benjamin's film. Premiere at the London Film Festival in front of an audience, and you will go on exactly as this character goes on.
Will you do a better introduction than Benjamin does?
Tries to sell the film, and then there's some great cutaways of the audience trying to look supportive, but in a little grimace or a little twitch, basically revealing the fact that it's not their favourite film so far.
Yes, well, we're hoping that tonight goes better than that night. And it was quite tricky. I was asked if I wanted to do an introduction, as Benjamin does in the film, and there's a Q&A afterwards. And I really resisted doing the introduction, and I'm now going to do it, because I just thought I'll end up just saying what he says, because I sort of wrote it from my own soul. But I realised there are things that he doesn't do. He doesn't thank anyone. He doesn't do some more adult lovely things that I'm going to do.
Yeah. Now, obviously, so the film plays tonight for the first time, so I don't know whether there's any review embargo or anything. Usually with the London Film Festival, you have to be until after the first screening. And also, since we're in it, we're kind of not officially allowed to review it, but
Well, it's nice you mouthing that. I think you should just say it. I think it's okay.
Why don't you say, then I will lip read?
Well, okay.
I really loved it.
I did. I
Go on, keep doing more. It's great.
I thought it was really charming, and believe me, I was worried for two reasons. Firstly, because I know you, and because if it wasn't, I would have had to have told you. And secondly, because him and I are in it for 45 seconds or 55 seconds. I think we've got sort of. I think
You counted?
He counted. I said 7. He said,
I think regulars will know which one of us did it.
did the counting. But there is always the possibility that you're going to be terrible, and
You're so good in it.
thank you.
I mean, don't you think? Well, you come on, it's perfect.
Mark has already mentioned this, but many years ago we reviewed a film called No Ordinary Trifle, which was terrible, and Gordon Ramsay's in it playing himself and does it terribly.
It's the worst Gordon Ramsay you've ever seen.
So we have this horror of Mark and me
being worse than Gordon Ramsay,
not being very good at being ourselves.
You're perfect.
The other thing I like about it is that actually the review is nasty, and the review is kind of it's and I actually felt really, although I know it's not real. Yeah. I mean, I like that about it. I like the fact that afterwards I come, oh God, that's really unpleasant. And cruel, because it then
you're savage.
I'm horrible. Yeah, which I think is exactly how it should be. I should be horrible on screen.
And will you think? I mean, maybe you're not that horrible often, but do you think about like the filmmaker sat there with their laptop watching the review as Benjamin?
Do now, thanks, Simon. That's great. Yeah, thanks for putting that in my head. That's terrific. That's really going to help my critical faculties in the future. Great. Yeah. Now I'm going to quit.
Yeah, but as you reasonably said, Mark, I think when James Corden's dad wrote in saying stop being so horrible about James in Peter Rabbit.
Yeah.
He said, I can't sit here being concerned what the cast and crew are thinking of something. If I have to be rude about it, I have to be rude about it.
Also, you know what? I think James Corden's doing fine.
I think he absolutely is.
I think Simon Amstell is doing fine. Are you worried about the reviews at all? Do you care?
Not as much as Benjamin does, because it's all he's got. His whole identity is this filmmaker who's releasing his second film, and he says at the beginning, when he's having this anxious moment with a producer in the edit suite, I don't know who I am if this isn't good. And I think I'm a bit older and I know who I am now, whatever happens. Yeah. And I've been through things. I've done things that are badly reviewed, and I'm still breathing in and out. I'm all right, But it was nice that you said, or that you mouthed, I really love it. It's nice to hear that out loud again.
Yes, I had to interpret his...
It's great to hear that, because you're wanting to connect. You're wanting to... All I'm doing really is trying to write something that makes me feel less alone with the insane thoughts in my head. And then if people connect to it, I feel like there's some... you've done something in the world then. You haven't just created some bit of nonsense that's not for anybody.
Because it's your first feature, because Carnage was made for the iPlayer.
Yeah,
which I liked very much as well.
And you've stopped drinking milk, right?
Yeah, I hate you.
But you feel great, right? You look great. Look how thin he is.
Look how trim he is.
Look
sideways.
at this guy. Cut out milk. Yeah. What else? And bread.
Yeah, but I tell you what, you lied.
What do you mean?
You lied. Vegan cheese? You said vegan cheese is great. Boy, did you lie.
Maybe it's...
Vegan cheese tastes like plastic.
No, maybe you're eating the wrong one.
Okay, fine. You put me onto a good vegan cheese, because the vegan cheese I'm eating is like eating credit cards.
Okay, I think they're I think they're really advanced cheeses now. And what could be worse though than actual cheese? I mean, I don't know what it tastes like, but if you think about where it actually comes from, this is horrific.
Yeah, no, it's really lovely. I love actual cheese. But I'm not eating it anymore, thanks to you. Thanks.
Okay,
so you've destroyed my critical career and now my diet.
Close
you look great.
Close observers will realise that we're late for the news already.
Sorry, okay, fine.
So, as Mark mentioned, the last film was an iPlayer. How will people be able to get to see this, or will it be distributed? Will people be out there getting to see this?
I think that's currently in negotiations, but there's 3 nights at the London Film Festival, and then I'm not sure what happens, but hopefully something.
Yeah.
You would think something, right? I mean, Mark Kermode likes it.
Yeah, but I'm in it, so it doesn't count.
And what are you working on next, Simon?
I'm writing something new. Maybe about a woman. Can you imagine? A woman.
Does she eat cheese?
She doesn't know. But that's not really important.
Okay.
So I love the fact that everyone in the world of your film is vegan, says I'm vegan. So am I. Of course you are. You're in a Simon Amstell. Everyone's vegan.
Well, the goodies are. The goodies.
So Benjamin premieres at the London Film Festival tonight. All the best, Simon. I think it was terrific and great fun. And our clip is just a small prop on the way to an exciting denouement.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing you next time with your film about a woman. Whatever she does.